Hey, so my name is Lori Soma, and I am a fitness empowerment coach. And today I want to talk to you about my story and um, just kind of empower you with it and let you know all about me. So, when I was a kid, I went through a lot of abuse as a kid. Sexual, verbal, mental, physical. I went through a lot of abuse in my childhood. And for me, what I did to to work through that abuse, to um to comfort myself through that abuse, to punish myself because I thought that I was wrong. I thought that it was me. I thought that I was bringing it upon myself. I thought that I needed to be punished for whatever I had done wrong to bring this upon myself. So I used food. I used food as my comfort, as my punishment, as my reward. Um, Food was it for me. Food was the only constant in my life. Food was the only thing that I could count on. Because throughout all of the abuse that I had been through, I learned very early on that the adults in my life, teachers, parents, other family members, the adults in my life were not my safe space. Um, I learned very early on that nobody would stand up for me. Uh, so I used food as that comfort and as that power of you can't hurt me. I can hurt myself. I can do this to myself, you know. And so all of my life, there's been this battle of using food as comfort, right? Eating and eating and eating because it was the only thing that was there for me consistently. Whenever I wanted food, it was there for me consistently. It made me feel good. It made me feel good, and there was nothing else that really made me feel good, but I knew that I could count on what that food was going to taste like and how it was going to make me feel. And I used it for the comfort, I used it for the punishment, I used it for all different kinds of things throughout my entire life. And yeah, so I developed eating disorders. I started gaining weight because I was overeating, and then people would make fun of me for that. And then I would stop eating, and then I would lose weight. And then I became bulimic when I was 9, and just overeating, and then binge eating, and restricting, and dieting, and everything throughout my entire life. It, it has been food has been the biggest struggle of my life. And it's not even the food. It's not even the food. It's the fact that I didn't have what I needed from very, very young. Like, I didn't have the love. I didn't have the support. I didn't have anything. So I turned to food. I turned to food because I just felt like that was the only thing that would literally be there for me, that was constant in my life, that was consistent in my life, that I knew how I could use it, and I knew what I would get from it, and I knew everything. I knew how it was going to be. I just yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. And so I never really understood or knew or leaned into or learned what my hunger and my full cues were, and like it was a lot. So I'm 42 years old, and I am just now finally getting into this point where I'm starting to heal. I'm starting to heal all of that, and I'm not using food as comfort. or as the only safe space that I have, or as punishment or anything. The past year, I've really, really learned how to lean into food as nourishment, as fuel, as just like fuel for our bodies and nourishing our bodies. And it's not the enemy, and it's not something that I should use to comfort or to um to hate myself, or to destroy myself, or to use as a punishment or anything like that. It's just I'm leaning into learning how to use food as nourishment and love the food and love myself, and also to give that to you guys, because you know a lot of us who are, especially in plus size bodies and bigger bodies, and a lot of us, we're just taught that we just need to eat less, right? And it's so not about the food. It's so much more than the food. Yeah, food is very, very important. Nourishing your body is so important, but what we feel and what we've been through and why we are here, why we got to this point in the first place, is such a bigger thing than just the food. It's so much more. That's why I talk about like how the abuse and the feeling that you don't have anybody, as a child, you don't have any safe space, you don't have anyone consistently there for you. You use food because it's the consistent thing that you know. It makes you feel good when other things in your life make you feel so shitty. And then you use it because other people are, just so unhappy with you be getting into a bigger body, that you use the food to then destroy yourself and feel bad about yourself, and to like sort of use it as a punishment, right? As a punishment. And you're not gonna destroy me, I'll destroy myself. I'm not going to give you that power. I'm going to, like, I'll do it myself. I can do it. Like, and I'm sure that you guys know this if you're watching this and you understand in a different, deeper level, right? So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I wanted to share that part of my story with you. And if you resonate with it, please leave a comment down below. I am really, really excited to be a fitness empowerment coach and to really empower you to heal from your past and to learn how to lean into a healthy, non-toxic relationship with food as you're healing. Learn different like self-care ways to support yourself and love yourself instead of using the food as that. So thank you so much for listening. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button, click the notification bell to be notified when I put up more videos and everything. And if this video speaks to you, please do comment down below. I would love to know. I would love to know your story and get to know you and all of that. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.